Zoe Arancini is an Australian club water polo player who plays driver, counter-attacker, or outside shooter. Several of her family members have represented her country in water polo. She plays club water polo in the National Water Polo League for the Fremantle Marlins, where she has won the league championship in 2005, 2007 and 2008 and is coached by her mother. She has represented the country as a member of the Australia women's national water polo team on the junior and senior level, with over 80 appearances for national team between the two levels. She has earned a gold medal at the 2011 Canada Cup, silver medals at the 2010 FINA World League Super Finals and 2010 FINA World Cup, and bronze medals at the 2009 FINA World League Super Finals and 2011 FINA Junior World Championships. She has been included on the roster to represent the country at the 2012 Summer Olympics. Personal. Arancini was born on the 14th of July 1991 in Perth, Western Australia. She attends Curtin University where she is working on a degree in agriculture and environment, majoring in coastal zone management. She lives in East Victoria Park, Western Australia. She is 170 centimeters tall, weighs 70 kilograms and is right-handed. Several of Arancini's family members have represented Australia in water polo on the international level, including her mother, Wendy Melancelli, her father Peter Arancini and her aunt Megan Melancelli. Her parents' involvement were one of the reasons she chose to compete in water polo, alongside the fact she found the sport more interesting to play than swimming. Water polo. Arancini plays driver, counter-attacker, or outside shooter, and has held a water polo scholarship from the Western Australian Institute of Sport and the Australian Institute of Sport. She plays club water polo for the Melville, Western Australia team in the Premier League. In 2009, she played for them in a match against City Beach and scored 3 goals, where her team won 9-8. She is a member of the Fremantle Marlins of the National Water Polo League from 2005 to the present. In her first season in the league, she scored 7 goals. During the 2007 and 2008 season, she scored 42 and 32 goals respectively. In the 2009 and 2010 seasons, she scored 64 goals and followed this up with 66 in the 2011 season. As of April 2012, she has scored 63 goals in the season. Her mother is her coach on the Marlins. Between the junior and senior sides, she has represented Australia in over 80 games. Her club won the league championships in 2005, 2007 and 2008. Junior national team. Arancini has represented Australia on the junior national team. In July 2006, she was a member of the youth girls squad that competed in an international series in Auckland, New Zealand. In 2007, she was a member of the U16 national team. She was a member of the junior national side at the 2007 FINA U20 World Championships in Porto, Portugal. In January 2009, she was a member of the national team that competed at the Australian Youth Olympic Festival held in Sydney. She competed in the preliminary match against China where Australia won 17-10. She scored 3 goals in the match. She also scored 3 goals in a 19-17 preliminary round loss to Hungary. At the same tournament, she competed in the gold medal finals where her team took silver following a 10-9 loss to Hungary. She scored 1 goal in the finals match. She represented Australia at the 2009 FINA Junior World Championships, where she was the team captain. Her team finished 7th in the tournament. She was a member of the Australian side that finished 3rd at the 2011 FINA Junior World Championships. Senior national team Arancini is a member of the Australia women's national water polo team. She made her debut on the senior side in May 2009 in Auckland, New Zealand in a game against China. In 2009, she was a member of national team that competed at the World Championships, which were held in Russia. That year, she also competed at the 2009 FINA World League Super Finals held in Russia, and where her team finished 3rd. She was a member of the national team that competed in the preliminary rounds of the 2010 FINA World League in Japan from 21 to 23 May and in China from 26 to 28 May. The team went on to play in the finals of the World League and finished 2nd overall in the tournament, behind the victorious Americans. She was a member of the 2010 Stingers squad that competed at the FINA World Cup in Christchurch, New Zealand. In the team's finals 10-8 victory over the United States, she scored a goal. Her team finished 2nd in the tournament. Late in August 2010, she competed for the national team at the 10th anniversary tournament at Sydney Olympic Park. In the preliminaries, she competed in the team's 10-8 win over the United States. She scored a goal from 5 meters out that helped provide the Australian side with a 2-goal lead. In late 2010, she had her 50th cap with the national team. At the 2011 Canada Cup, she scored a goal in the 3rd period in the gold medal match against China that the Australian team ended up winning. She competed in the Pan-Pacific Championships in January 2012 for the Australian Barbarians. In February 2012, she was named to the final training squad for the 2012 Summer Olympics. She attended training camp that started on the 20th of February 2012 at the Australian Institute of Sport. The team of 17 players will be cut to 13 before the team departs for the Olympic Games, with the announcement being made on the 13th of June 2012. She was part of the Stingers squad that competed in a 5-game test against Great Britain at the AIS in late February 2012. This was the team's first matches against Great Britain's national team in 6 years. Recognition. In 2009, Arancini was named the Australian Junior Women's Player of the Year. In 2010, the Australian Water Polo Hall of Fame named her as the Female Young Player of the Year.